So it's 5 in the morning. We have our muscle base. Obviously, I'm obviously going to put that into my shaker, and that shaker is obviously going into my gym bag, which is obviously going to a gym. But we're doing something different today. I'm going to be training with one of my friends / client. So just going over to his place to set him up for some of his workouts. 2 scoops as always, and we should be good to go. We're gonna drive down there, so let's see how today is. Pretty boy. It's going to be a pretty long day. We're going kind of far, actually pretty far. We're going all the way out to somewhere beyond Hoskote, bro. I don't know. It's like 70 kilometers from here. So you should be able to cover that in like an hour-ish. What do you mean navigation is not?
One eternity later.
We finally have navigation in a car. Having a car is so much better than having a bike, bro. Your entire lifestyle is so much better with a bike, with a car. Everything is a struggle on a bike. Everything. You're sweating and it's sunny and your eyes are all dried out, but in a car, you're just sitting in AC and you're listening to a podcast. If you're late by like some 10 minutes, nobody cares. Hey, beautiful, bro. Crazy. Quite a big place for one person.
Yeah, but I entertain people. Let's say client comes all the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Let them stay here.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hey, beautiful, bro. Crazy.
Please feel free wherever you want to shoot, however long you want to shoot. Please shoot.
Perfect.
Please make. I saw your video yesterday, man. That was a nice one.
Which one? Oh,
What you've written it.
yeah, that's insane.
You should talk about it here. Saying now I'm here, boss. Start it there.
Trying to get back to Chennai though, but I'm like...
Chennai, yeah. Bro, why bro? You want to go back in life? Stop it. Chennai, Bangalore is the place, bro.
Chennai gym. Car parking is the main thing that's attractive now for me.
You played a lot of tennis as a kid, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Where? Presidency left.
Many places in all these, mainly YMCA.
Okay.
That's where I was training. I used to come to Bangalore. I used to go all around.
Okay.
This is the clubhouse.
This is the club.
Looks very fancy.
Yeah, it is very fun. See, this place is peace, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I enjoy staying here because there's golf, there's everything that I want. And it's quiet. I'm very productive here.
That is true. Leave only after that. Ooh. 5 series looks beautiful in the setup.
Yeah.
Get it up to your chest. Tuck it in, tuck it in. This. Yeah. Keep it flat out. Yeah. Okay. Start. You need to touch it on top, bring it back down. Yeah. So any workout you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You want to make sure the weight is moving in a straight line.
Moving in straight lines.
Yeah, your body can move however it wants to make sure the weight is moving in a straight line. It'll usually self-correct all the form problems. This is good.
This is okay?
Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is really good.
Yeah, I can feel the weight also when it's moving in straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure it moves in a straight line.
And keep it tucked in again. So the more tucked in you are, the more secure your shoulder is. Shoulder is the one muscle you will always screw up.
Want to be careful of.
Right now, 5 kgs you took it by itself.
Yeah.
That is again a vulnerable position.
Okay.
So usually when I do shoulder press and all that, I keep it like this. I kick it up.
Okay.
I kick it up.
Okay.
So I use my legs to get the weight up.
Okay, not
Or you can have a spotter.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
You shouldn't like lift it in that very awkward axis. So we'll do skull crushers instead.
So I finished my chest press, finished my shoulder press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so your push muscles are 3: chest, shoulders, triceps.
Okay.
So chest is done, shoulders is done, now triceps.
Triceps.
All these 3 muscles can only do one motion, which is push. It cannot pull.
Okay.
So all these should be worked out together.
Okay.
So for this, it's called a skull crusher.
This is called
Very
what?
brutal name, skull crushers.
Skull crusher.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with this also, I want you to kick it up. Get it here. Get it up. Make sure your elbow is not going like that.
Okay.
Your elbow is stationary.
Okay.
And only your tricep goes down all the way to your skull and comes back. That's why it's called a skull crusher. If you screw this, your skull gets crushed. Essentially.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Yeah. Again, when you finish, get it down here.
Yeah.
Use some leg momentum. Get it up.
Get it up. Don't use the force from
The weights.
Understood. Understood. So you're saying use the momentum of the ground.
The legs. Yeah. Yeah. While going down, it's fine because you're going down. Yeah. Perfect. Holding it, try to have some cues like for you. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So
Yes.
what I do is I keep one thumb over here.
Okay.
And I see if one thumb length. But that's too much for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure it's equally distant from.
Yeah.
both. This is fine. Okay.
From here.
Good. 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 Good form. So this in itself will feel a little heavy because this bar itself is 15 kgs.
Yeah.
Which is a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah. So because we're limited to fewer tricep movements,
Yeah.
after this I wanted to be a superset.
Okay.
So once you've done this with good form, bring it down to your chest,
And
push it up like a bench press. No, I just want this to be a superset. I want, do like some 10 reps. Yeah. So once your triceps are exhausted, I want you to just, maximize the whole thing. Go to failure, maybe 10, 12 reps. With weights, is going to be much more difficult. Okay, perfect. This form is strong. Right. So now we do that push up. Yeah, perfect.
so that I don't really understood.
One other thing you can do is you can just drop the weight on the side and get up. That's also fine.
Yeah. But you're saying don't use the weight only to exercise, not to injure yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to be very sure about how you're maneuvering that weight.
Yeah.
In all conventional gym movements,
Yeah.
it's very hard for you to enjoy yourself. It's very hard.
Yeah.
They are all built in that way, and people have been training for almost a century now.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to enjoy yourself. But the problem lies when you're like taking it to that motion. When you're going to that gym movement, you do something to your shoulder. You're getting on the squat rack, you do something.
Yeah.
That's when people get injured for the most part, or ego lifting. We are nowhere close to that.
This is very important, right? Like people are so excited to work out, but the thing is, you can get excited to injure yourself also.
Yeah.
So
Excitement leads to injury.
yeah,
For sure.
so I think how do you train in a way that you actually train but don't injure yourself is where the skill is.
Yeah.
That is why we need people like you to come and tell us how to not injure yourself at the same time work.
I mean, that's why the videos go a long way. So if somebody can see you doing it correct manner, so they know that you know, they're probably doing it the same way. You don't have nobody telling them. Gym trainers, the actual objective is this. Like when you're a floor trainer, you see somebody doing something in that form, you have to go and help them.
Yeah.
But it's all become like, I'll only do personal training, gym training. Like, I'm not a floor trainer. It's become a very low level sort of a thing.
Yeah.
But it's actually the most required thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we are done chest, shoulder and tricep.
Your push muscles are almost done.
These are called push muscles.
Yeah.
Tricep, shoulder and chest.
Yeah. These three. Rear delts, super tiny muscle.
Yeah.
Super fragile.
What is it called?
Rear delts.
Rear
Delt. So your deltoid has like the front, sides and rear.
Okay.
So we have done the front. When you're doing chest press and doing shoulder press, you're doing front. It's always activated. Sides, you'll need to do lateral raises. Before that, rear.
Yeah.
So rear, just get it down and up all the way.
Okay.
So for this, it has to be as light as possible, the weight, and form has to be perfect because very small muscles very easy to injure it.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's it. You can go even lower. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel more in this when I go low.
So when you go almost to failure, I want you to just do this motion.
Failure is last towards.
Yeah, towards the end. That will still activate the rear delts the most.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing the full motion,
Yeah.
you're using a lot of your traps. But right now you're just burning out this muscle.
Yeah.
It'll get pretty uncomfortable when you do a lot of these reps.
Yeah. I can feel the burn.
Yeah, so this is your
very
rear delts.
effective. Yeah.
So the most basic lateral raise is just standing, getting it all the way up.
Okay.
Stop. But I would like you to do leaning lateral raises, which is a little more effective. You lean over and you raise it up like this.
Okay.
So like I said, when the muscle is stretched out, that's when you build the most muscle. And if you're leaned over, it's stretching out a lot more.
Yeah.
It's stretched out by the weight.
Yeah.
So you're going to make, it's a lot more optimal to train like this. But again, you need to be careful when you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. Let your muscles stretch out. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Open it. So, this side, your wrist has to open up. Upwards, yes.
Okay.
But coming up.
Okay.
Going down, it should close again. Yeah. But going down, close.
Close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this.
Not fully, like this much.
Okay.
Coming up, open it.
Okay.
Going just.
Okay. Understood.
So try the other side as well. Yes. Perfect. So essentially, when you're down, your pinky should be also facing down. As you go up, your pinky should come up. Yeah. Yeah, now you're perfect form. Yes.
Yeah, this helps, I think. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Cool. So these are called what?
Lateral raises.
Lateral raises.
So conventional lateral raises is this most people will be seeing at the gym.
Yeah.
Leaning lateral raises is just an improvement on it. So you're holding it, get your butt in like that.
Okay.
So it automatically comes up.
Yeah.
You're bending down when you're holding it,
Yeah.
and then you use your button.
Yeah.
And careful. So now you just bend over and you wrap it up.
Yeah.
Try to hit your top layer of your abs, like the top two abs, right below the diaphragm.
Yeah.
That should be the target, but if you can't, it's not.
Yeah.
Closing off also, use your butt.
To put it down.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yes, perfect.
So
Take 2 steps back. Yeah, good. Bend down. Yes. Here also the same, the bar has to move in a straight line upwards. Yeah, perfect. Yes. Yes, this is good form. Get one in the back as well.
Hey,
Perfect.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Well, dropping it also. Yeah. Bend your knees to become.
Yeah.
So the thing is, the key is essentially the more you use your bigger muscles, less you injure yourself.
Yeah.
Because they can take a beating.
Yeah.
The smaller muscles, when it comes into play, injury.
That is when you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next
I
one.
think that is why I think picking up and dropping down in
The most important
most
thing.
important.
Yeah. People who, like, I am very conscious about that. So
Yeah.
I have not injured myself.
Yeah, very important. Yeah. Like if you enjoy yourself, what's the point of all
It's
this?
over. Thing is, this is how I also started doing it when I was. Everyone does it like this. So
Yeah.
You have one leg on top and then you drop
Yeah.
one weight. 7.5 is fine.
Yeah.
But for guys, this is not the most optimal. Like, this is a very hernia prone way of doing it.
Oh, wow.
Because the women are not vulnerable to this, it's only peer guys. Because the lower abdomen muscle has a crack for the testicles essentially to be present below it.
Okay.
Women don't have that obviously. So that area is vulnerable. So if you're going to put a lot of strain on this position like this,
Yeah.
there's a very high possibility you'll have hernia.
Okay.
Yeah. So especially if you're genetically predisposed to hernia, it's like 100%.
Okay.
So the best way to do it is just doing this. So your legs are now perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You're only activating your
Yeah.
backwards. So that's all. Again, allow it to stretch as much as it wants to,
Yeah.
and pull it up. When dropping it, also drop it down to the floor and then move it.
Drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't.
Don't like switch it between
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. If you can squeeze more at the top, the better. Come here, squeeze more. Yes. Yes. Here also you can get a tiny bit better by using your wrist. Going down, close it.
Yeah. Open.
Yeah.
So this open close is a very interesting thing. I think.
This allows your muscle to be fully activated. I'll show you. The way you hold the weight, the grip,
Yeah.
manipulates how the muscle is getting engaged. So if you do everything, you're engaging the entire part of the muscle.
Yeah.
So-
So always while picking up, open.
Yeah. So when you're going back down, keep it closed,
Huh.
and coming up, open it up.
Okay.
So that same thing won't apply here because
Yeah,
the pinky
pinky.
here is different. It's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
So it'll get a little confusing.
Yeah.
So it's in its most natural state. When the weight goes down, it'll go like this only.
Yeah.
And when coming up, it'll open up. It should open up like this.
Ha.
When you try to keep it like this, you're actively trying to keep it like that.
Understood.
In its most natural state, it'll go like that.
Okay. Yeah. While going down, it'll go like this. While going up, it'll go.
Yeah. If I had started doing this when I started out, my arms would be twice the size.
Your arms would be.
Twice the size.
You serious?
Yeah, this is the best.
Okay.
So you allow it to fully stretch out.
Huh.
You just get it up fully. Here also try to manipulate the grips a little bit.
Yeah.
Like open it up fully and close it down.
Yeah.
So lie down, let your hand just be manipulated by gravity. Let it down free. Yeah. So that's your natural position. Now open it up and grow bicep curl. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. It really isolates the biceps.
Yeah. Only your biceps are getting activated now. The rest of your body might as well be in a coma. especially when you leave it at the end, right? That's when it gets fully stretched out.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to let go of tension. Like when you go to the end, still keep tension.
Still
in
keep
back.
the tension.
Yeah. In lighter weights, you can even twist it even a little more.
Yeah.
Like even a little more. Yeah.
Yeah. I think when I twist more, I feel.
Yeah. Okay.
We started with chest press, and then shoulder press, triceps. This is the skull.
Skull pressure, yes.
Skull pressure.
This will be rear delts.
This is called
Rear delts. Instead of face pulls, we're doing rear delts.
rear delts.
Yeah. And then lying lateral raise.
And then lying bicep curl. This is what it is. Cardio ellipticals.
Yeah.
So do you think? I think after my session, should I do some cardio? If I'm here, might as well do, right?
Yeah.
There's something here.
Yeah. I want essentially 200 calories. So 200 calories is going to be easiest on this.
Easiest on this.
Second more easy on this.
Yeah.
And hardest on that.
Okay.
Calories move very slowly on that.
Very slowly.
For the amount of
What
effort
do you
you're putting in.
suggest for me starting?
But it's always going to be a cocktail.
Yeah.
So like
every day I can do one. No?
every day
That
do one.
way I
Try to get
accomplished.
200 calories. in
Can I
each
get
exercise.
form right on
Oh,
this
yeah.
even?
Yeah. I think this nothing's required. This and that. Let me see
Yeah.
the form.
So I step on
When it comes to elliptical,
Yeah.
if you hold it
This
here.
is elliptical?
No, this is elliptical.
This is elliptical.
So if you hold it here, and if it says 200 calories, you probably burnt only 100 calories. It's like half.
Okay. So,
so
if I hold it here,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it works better here.
The more you move your body, the more calories you burn. Good. I think this is a little too easy. Increase the level. Let's try level 8. Too much?
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. This pace is fine.
So do it for 25 minutes, right?
Yeah, 25 minutes.
So if I'm coming to the gym, might as well finish cardio also here.
Yeah.
Whatever cycling is
Yeah.
there, it's extra, but
Exactly, yeah. And especially if you're seeing, like, when you see your body weight not moving, that means there is more cardio to be done.
Yeah.
So the more cardio you get, the better.
yeah.
That's why I always keep cardio as a variable.
Yeah.
The variable that you change to make sure you're back on track.
Yeah.
Because you can always move more.
Yeah.
And I want this to be in a pace where you're comfortable.
Yeah. Not don't
Yeah.
push yourself.
Not like running out of breath, none of that. You should be able to, like you're talking to me right now, no?
Yeah.
It should be like that.
Yeah.
If someone is talking to you, you should be able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be running out of breath.
Yeah.
That's called zone 2 cardio.
Yeah. So time it for 25 minutes
Yeah.
and just go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So 200 calories.
Yeah.
So 200 calories roughly it'll be 25 minutes. So if you increase the intensity, you're going to burn that faster.
Fast. Okay.
Yeah. Let's
This
see
rowing
this. You just strap your shoes on this. Get it out. Perfect. This is more than enough. If you really want to, I mean, the objective is not to build muscle here, but if you want to get some of its benefits, push it up high. Push it to your, over there, yeah. You can build a solid back using this also.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a very good multi-utility machine. One thing I just want to be a little cautious is the machines that have these fans, right?
Yeah.
It's cycling machines and these machines. So it spins towards you, directly into your nostrils.
Okay.
And when you're running out of breath, you're also inhaling everything that you can find.
wear a mask or something, right?
Yeah, but mask is like you can't get all the oxygen you need. So you just be a little cautious about this. Like if it's dusty, you don't come close to it.
Yeah.
Because the dust will go directly into your nose.
Now you think it is okay?
Now it's fine. It's fine.
fine.
It's fine.
Ah.
If there's any dust, if you feel any dust while doing it, just stop because you'll 100% fall sick tomorrow. Because when you're doing this, you're compromising immunity because you're not in your best state, and there's dust going directly into your system.
Yeah.
100%. You get sick, no matter how strong you are.
But I see you doing bigger weights, right?
Yeah, same thing. I'll start going higher weights. Yeah, I like to keep the workout same.
Okay.
Because new movements, you're risking injury. You don't know how hard you can push. Stuff that you're used to, you know, like today my mental state is such that I can lift heavier, or today I can't lift heavier. You'll only have that judgment if you're doing the same workout. If it's a different workout, you don't know. And again, I'm stressing too much on injury, but like
No,
it's
it's
very,
a boss. For me, it's important
Yeah.
because I'm an athlete, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I train like an
yeah,
athlete.
you compromise your golf,
Yeah.
everything gets compromised.
If something goes wrong
Yeah.
here, then I can't enjoy my golf. I can't cycle. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
play badminton. Like I
It's
don't
a
want to do
big-
that.
Yeah, it's a big handicap. Again, here you'll be using your biggest muscle to lift it off.
Yeah.
So you place it here.
Yeah.
And lift using your legs.
Yeah.
Be a little careful though. Feel like it. Yeah. Okay. Take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure your legs are in line.
In the same line,
Yeah,
right?
the same line. Little flat out. You don't have to worry about this too much.
Yeah.
But whatever its natural state is,
Yeah.
everybody have different anatomy. So it's like whatever its natural state is, let it be over there.
Yeah.
Go all the way down.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the knees going front or
Understood.
The main focus should be the bar goes in a straight line and up.
Okay.
So bar goes up in straight line and up, then your body is pretty much at its best form.
Okay.
So at its best form is crucial because everybody have different.
Understood.
Yeah.
Focus on bar being on the straight line than anything
Yeah.
else. Right?
If that's high, you can keep it one lower. That's correct. Yeah. This lift using your knees, perfect. 2 steps back. Yeah, I think that's good stance. That's a good stance. Yes. Go down. Straight line. Perfect. 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 Don't lock out your knees when you come to the top. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there. Yeah. This is really good form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you really want to, like, in case the weights are there and you're like
Yeah.
doubting yourself,
Yeah.
focus more on the bar path than anything else.
Yeah. It's being in a straight line,
Yeah.
right?
If that's in a straight line, you're pretty much good. Yeah. And don't look down. Try to look up or straight line.
Straight line.
Right now, the warm-ups you're doing, like the empty squats and all that,
Yeah.
is like body weight.
Yeah.
But as you put on weights, I want the same movements to happen with this. So you'll start with, so whatever body weight squats you're doing, you'll do it with this empty bar.
Yeah.
And then you'll do the same motions. So super wide,
Okay.
and then this. So
Yeah.
now you're fully warm.
I can do the same with this.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah. Once you start
I think the
pushing
progression.
heavier weights with this, then we'll start doing all that. So
Yeah.
once you maybe cross like 60 kgs on this,
Yeah,
we'll start doing
sure.
that. The first step in this would be just this normal lunges. Okay?
Yeah.
This would
Lunge.
Yeah, this is a lunge. So here you're activating your quads, your hams, everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can go one step higher
Yeah.
and do this goal. It's essentially the same thing, but it's called Bulgarian split squats.
Okay.
So you're just using one leg, it's much harder. So in this, just drop the weight
Yeah.
down.
In a straight line.
In a straight line, come up.
Okay.
Yeah. So using your hams, you're using your quads. Now if you drop the weight a little more forward, if you're more forward lean, you use your quads more.
Yeah.
If you're more backward lean, you're using your hams more.
Okay.
So try this. I think 7.5. Try it. We'll see. Okay.
Is it okay?
I want your leg, the front
Little
leg to
forward,
be a little more
right?
forward. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Look straight or up. Yeah. Perfect.
This is working on this leg, right?
Yeah.
It's working on
Yeah.
one leg.
So the same thing on the other side. So the balance part is going to take some time,
Yeah.
especially when you use. So these shoes are not
Yeah.
recommended.
These are
at all.
running shoes.
Yeah.
You suggested good shoes also, man, for working out.
Get Metcons.
Huh?
Metcon.
Metcon.
It's
You
proper.
can just share the link.
Yeah, I'll share it. Yeah. So this, you see how you're like shaking?
Yeah.
Which is a good thing for running.
Yeah.
The less stable you are, the faster
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
run.
These are running shoes.
Yeah. But for this, it's not good. Even for squats, I don't
wouldn't suggest
don't use it because you will screw up your knees because
Okay.
there's no stability there. Maybe you start with the normal lunges itself.
Huh.
Yeah. Go down. Yeah. Perfect. But in this, you're going to activate all of your legs.
Yeah.
You know, can't isolate it perfectly, but that's fine. So,
Same as with this leg, right?
yeah. Or we can do walking lunges.
Walking lunges. So.
Straight,
Yeah.
come down, lunge, back, straight. The next leg.
Yeah.
Lunge, straight, back. Lunge, up, back. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, again, the balance is. Yes. Yes. Yeah, stretch it all the way down. Up. Yes.
Can I hold something?
Yeah, you can hold both sides. That's fine. Yeah, so I think you can do these as 2 workouts only.
Yeah.
Like the walking lunges and
Walking
then the Bulgarian
lunges,
split
Bulgarian-
squats
and the calf raises.
This is going to be your leg workout.
Yeah. Pretty much. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the man.
I mean, thanks for the. I mean, amazing place, bro. Honestly, like, we could not have done. If,
Thanks for
thank God
coming,
we didn't have. It didn't happen in that gym. That would have been so much worse. Thank God I came here.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
See, I mean, even these days,
Yeah.
to trust normal people that we know only is tough.
Yeah.
So, but for me to find you online and you being so authentic, right? Even for your promise, and you woke up at 5 o'clock to come here.
Yeah.
So that speaks volume about your discipline, man. Now I know why you got to where you got to. So it takes real discipline, takes real authenticity to honor a commitment. See,
Yeah,
somebody
that-
can just say
yeah.
something and
Yeah.
not show up also. But
We
you-
met in December, bro. Since December, I'm like, bro, have you done this? Have you done that?
yeah. So thank you so much. Hopefully my life gets better because of this.
100%,
And,
yeah.
I'm going to start now. All the while, see, I think there's so many people who want to start.
Yeah,
But the problem is,
Yeah.
they don't get help. And
Yeah.
once they get help, they don't have the motivation. I think in my case, I have the motivation. But
The right help also matters, because if you're doing something, you're very motivated, you're
Yeah.
doing something, and it's not working, that is twice as more demotivating than not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's going to be demotivating in ways that you don't do the next thing that you're motivated to do.
Yeah.
It's just very unhealthy.
Yeah.
So like if you're motivated to do something, just make sure you're doing it the right way. Like get the right person, or do your own research if you have the time.
Yeah.
And get the right man for the job.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
If you somehow, whatever you stumbled upon was the right thing, you become a fitness influencer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like.
I think a lot of people want to be healthy, they want to
Yeah.
work out. A lot of times they don't get good help, to be honest.
Yeah.
These days, people are.
Everyone wants a quick buck, bro. Like if you have a downloadable program saying it's like whatever money, it's perfect. Like I can make one program, say this will work for you,
Yeah.
and you just go to this place and download.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make a quick buck. You will also feel like you're doing something, but you'll do that for a week. It won't
This
work
is
out.
actually helping, man. Like, you taking time
Yeah.
to write programs, to actually come and train me now and correct my posture, and you are worried about my injury.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
this
Yeah.
is help.
Yeah.
This is what a professional coaching should look like. Yeah, not just telling some few words, here and there, and showing up on call once in a week and then disappearing. Then that's not helping anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially the injury part, they don't care. Nobody cares. That is a big, huge miss. And you're like, I'm an athlete, so for me also one of the main things is whatever I'm doing here is additional.
Yeah.
Tennis is going to be number one.
Yeah.
It turned away. It became
Otherwise-
opposite, but still, when I started out, that was the objective. So I was like, I'm not going to sacrifice tennis for this. So I'll make sure warm-ups are fine. I'll make sure I'm not being careless with the weights.
Yeah.
Treat it with respect. Make sure it's being handled properly. You're good to be set.
I finally found somebody who's also an athlete, who is a big strength trainer now. So that's the combination, right?
That's the goal you want.
Yeah.
You don't want
Thanks a lot, man. Cheers again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'll see you more often, guys.